like
100%. Have I been calling it saying you watch in an hour, in a day, in a week, this is gonna happen, that's gonna happen.
You want me to say? I'll tell you exactly the turning point if you want to know what it was. It was I was live when she was live, and the day before she was actually like agreeing with me and saying like, you know, she was in my live, she gifted me balloons and all this. And the next day I was live when she was live, and then all of a sudden she started turning. Then
yeah,
that's what happened.
Yeah, exactly that. And remember, do you remember the video she made, the AI video, and she put me in a crown and in a throne and everything else?
Yeah.
Basically, what's happened is she's got jealous because we're all going over to Alex's live, which we're going to, we're his friend, right? And she's got the ump with that. That's why she's fucking flip-flopped, you know what I mean? At the end of the day, I'm not going to be in and out of a box. I've popped in there a couple of times and things like that, but as my friend, Alex is my priority. I'm going to sit in his live, I'm going to go in his box just like I do Lee. You know, if I was up in Corey's, I'm going to be in Corey's. And that's why she's fucking flipped out. That is why, because Alex was getting
the thing is, when people go around an app and saying, oh, this is Alex, this is who he is, and that, at the end of the day, like, they can have their opinions. It's irrelevant to me. I don't listen to people that I don't socialise with or have any sort of conversations. It's amazing that Canadian Angie knows me more than you know me when we've been speaking for a hell of a long time off the app, phone calls, you know what I mean? It's amazing how Canadian Angie knows me as a person, but you don't, you know? It's weird.
Exactly. And can you believe that after what Canadian Angie has said about EQ said about her, Delusive Angie said about Voice, but they're all fucking mates again now. I don't believe any of them ever fell out. I believe all this was done to cause all of this fucking war, and nothing is going to change my mind on that.
The thing is, they've got a shared viewership that was pointed out the other day. Even Corey everyone pointed out the other day, like, there is a shared viewership amongst them. If you notice now, it was like when EQ was live in the afternoon, Cam2 and Luke, and I was live, and then Angie was live. Canadian Angie, I mean, it's a massive audience. Ain't knocking it. She still had 200 people in her live. Yeah. That's still a massive number. Don't get it twisted.
Yeah, it is.
But normally she'll have 1.3k in her live. You know what I mean? At night times, I know it's late and not many people are on, but she'll still have the numbers. You know what I mean? And that's what I mean about a shared viewership. Like, I'll always be honest, like, obviously in my room, there's going to be people that support Corey, there's going to be people that support Miss Red, Chippy, all multiple different creators, and you know what I mean, that's what happens. But you know, like, even when me and you had a disagreement and stuff, I still had like 700 people in my room and 600, and I was chilling, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
people need to understand, it's like this shared viewership and that, like, you need to find your own people, because unfortunately, if you don't find your own people, you become lost on this app.
Exactly. I mean,
drag the TikTok Kool-Aid.
Our audience is right, and I hate referring to as that, but you know, our followers, our communities, on this side of TikTok, they are in all of the lives. So you're in Luke's, you're in Corey's, you're in Alex's, you're in mine, MT's when he's live, Chippies. So, you know, we kind of like do have the same viewership this way. But at the end of the day, we do have each individually our own communities. Do you know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, we all do so different on populars, dailies, subscriptions. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm kind of. I always say to people, right, is don't make your mind up what other people say. Make your own mind up. Watch them yourself, and then, you know what I mean, come to a conclusion if that's who you want to watch in the future. Because unfortunately, like, narratives have been spun, lies have been put on people's names, and I've had loads of things said about me that's all been debunked now, but still there's people that still don't like me off the back of lies that was once spread, and that's fine. Like I said, you're entitled to your opinion, but I just find it strange that the person that debunked all this stuff is still mentioning it on their live, and I'm like, this is where it becomes dangerous, and they're using it as weapons.
Wild, absolutely wild. Bearing in mind, she had you in her box. We were laughing and joking. You sent her a gift. She thanked you for the gift. She's been in your life gifting you. And now the flip-flop's insane. And this is why what's been happening with that song can't be real. All right, Frankie, it can't be real, guys, because ain't no way all this has been said between them all about each other and they're all okay now and we're the bad guys. We've said the least, we've clapped back, but we're the bad guys.
Yeah, what are you selling today, Frankie? Let us know in the chat.
And the thing is, people eat it up. People eat it all up.
Yeah. And people believe it. It's shocking. I mean, people sitting the Canadian ones live at night time who's using her daughter's photo, and that's got, you know, whatever she speaks is gospel. You know what I mean? You got compulsive liars on the app that people are believing. I'm thinking, are you all okay? Like,
Exactly.
honestly,
Exactly, Alex.
I think people just need to take a step back. You know, wind it in a little bit because it's all drama. I seen something earlier. I seen chats and stuff saying I'm going for Luke and all that stuff, and I'm thinking,
Who said
right,
that?
Canadian Angie, she needs to literally go and touch grass. That woman does.
I know, darling. I know. I mean, I'd have a bit more respect if she put her face on camera, but you know, she ain't gonna do that, is she? So
No, I told her before, own it. You know what I mean? Just so you know, you might lose a few people because obviously using your daughter's photos is like strange and that. Like you might lose a few followers, but at the end of the day, you've owned it then and move on from the situation.
yeah, exactly that. And do you know what winds me up as well, Alex? Right? All they have on you is the one thing that you said. Right? You know what I'm talking about, the campaign. That's all they can use against you. They have nothing else, but that is brought up continuously. Doesn't matter that someone said go and sit on your grandkids' face, or, you know, children are being sacrificed, you messing kids, this, that, paedophiles, names as, you know, moderators, and but yet that one comment that you made.
Yeah.
Is the big fucking focus point.
And another thing this is what I mean. There's a difference between facts and perception. I always say this. You can have an opinion what people say, and that's fair enough. How you've taken it is how you've taken it. No one can take that away from you. But to use it as a weapon and to twist it is odd. Like I said, like the Lynn situation. Oh, Alex was mocking Lynn's disability. Right, where was I doing that? That's your perception of what I've said. Like, I've always known someone that's really mouthy to be called Lippy. I'm from Birmingham. You either say Gobby or Lippy, right?
Lippy.
Yeah, that's where I'm from, Birmingham. Someone says they're mouthy, it's either you're either Gobby or Lippy, simple as, right? And another thing is, when I said to her, Lynn, stop dribbling, right? It was nothing to do with her disability. It was the fact is, if you know, she's got an obsession with me. She's constantly mentioning me. She's constantly talking about my manhood. And I said to her, what's the saying, guys? If you're obsessed with someone or you fancy someone, you say you're dribbling over them, you know what I mean? And this is what I mean. There's a difference between facts and perception. She wants to twist it and say I'm mocking her disability. You know what? If that's how she's taking it, that's how she's taking it. But ask me the question, are you mocking my disability? And then I'll come back with the word no. You know what I mean? It's as simple as that. Perception. Facts.
Facts, exactly. Exactly.
Tell Red to check the wolf exposure, please. I don't know what that's about.
So basically, that exposure page, let me just get it off Hypocrite for a minute. So I made some comments saying Chelsea Saville and Angie Saville. So I've been exposed for that because apparently it's the worst thing on TikTok.
Well, to be honest with you, when people are having adult arguments and mentioning kids and bringing kids into it in sick manners, it is a bit Nancy behaviour. I ain't even going to lie to you.
I ain't apologising for it neither.
No, let's be real. If two adults are arguing, and the first thing that comes to your mind is to talk ill on children, that's a concern, is it not?
Exactly. And I would not apologise. I'm not going to take it back. I stand by what I think. And that's that. Sorry. I believe that they're, bad people, and I'm quite happy with what I said, and I'm not going to take it back. So.
No, it's just more exposure for you, mate. Just take it.
If that page has got to worry about that, bearing in mind that you had Sophie Bailey sat there with her Jummel Fix-It cup and stuff like that, the stuff that the evil one said, but they can point at that. But leave them, let them run with it. Don't care. We're not going to take it back. And
yeah, we understand that there is people that have dark humour, and I understand that, but weaponising it is totally different. You know what I mean? Everyone's got a different humour level. You know what I mean? Some people have got really dark humour, and that's up to them. Like I said, each their own. But when you weaponise it and turn it sick, that's a different calibre, you know what I mean? When you're doing it with aggression, You know, some of the things that are being said on this app, no one's going to agree with, but there will be people that will agree with it. But then if you twist it then and then start using it as a weapon and talking ill, then, you know, their mindset's totally warped.
Yeah.
It's strange.
Someone just said you forgot our Daz misread. What's going on with Daz? Well, what have I forgot?
I don't know, maybe we forgot to mention Daz Cantu. I don't know, have we forgot to mention Daz?
Have I just spoke about Cantus?
I don't know what's going on. I don't know. Well, big up Daz.
Right, okay. All right, Alex. Well, I'm going to get back to, you know,
Delulu. See,
yeah.
look, now Angie's mentioning my ex now, and it's amazing.
Shall I just play the audio? Let me
Yeah,
just
if you want.
let me just play the audio.
Is she? Can somebody? Good. I'll have to have a look when I'm finished.
Can you hear it?
Yeah.
This. He's tried to justify it by saying, "Oh no, it's because Kelly cries all the time."
Really?
Kelly herself, right there, never said anything like that. Never said anything like that. So he can twist it. He is twisted.
For the comments, for the several comments. Now watch their age from there.
Guys, I'm popular
Do you know
number
what,
2.
though?
Get your heart
I should be
missing,
on there
please,
too,
and let's
because
keep me popular
I
number 1. Thank you.
You know what I mean? For with it, but
Thank you, everyone.
However, if she's on there for those comments, then I think okay, it's not they can't be biased because I thought they were biased. I thought it was. I'm not
Thank
gonna
you,
lie. I
everyone.
thought it was one of them that put that page up. I thought they were responsible for that page. You know what I mean? But if she's on there, then fair play.
Donna.
Yeah.
It was only yesterday, the day before, she was calling Canadian Angie a peddler and a nonce. So
I know.
being
I know.
biased and looking into everybody if that's what their page is about. You know what I mean? So yeah, fair play to them then.
Oh, she said that. What did she say about that page yesterday?
That's exactly what he did. And
It's
it's
like
exactly
sport.
Honestly, I thought it was one of them. I thought it was
Thank you,
got to be
everyone.
one of them that was doing it. But
Well,
obviously
that's where
I was
your
wrong.
mind goes, Angie,
She's
isn't
on
it?
there.
If someone's negative about you, someone has a real opinion, which, okay, calling somebody Chelsea Savile or Angie Savile isn't nice, but neither is having your granddaughter spoken about, having your address docs, listening to you, you know, pull apart my DV, listening to you sit there laughing at grape. I apologise. If I feel that that is the word that I want to use for you and find appropriate, then, you know, that's the word I'm going to use. Is it the worst thing ever said on TikTok? Absolutely not. And it's a massive reach for the stars. Thank you,
I
everyone.
was mad. Of course I was mad because I was on there. I thought it was a Pedlo page. I thought it was... I didn't know it was just an actual awareness page. I thought it was for Pedlos. Like, I thought it was a Pedlo hunting
lying
group.
now, she's
I
lying.
know she is.
That's why I started talking about Pedlo hunting groups on social media. I'll check in. I'm just charging my phone lens.
She played a video when I was mentioning it, saying it's an awareness page. What is she on about? She played that literally, so she knew exactly it was an awareness page. She's lying.
Yeah, she did. What she usually does is she makes it worse than what it is so she can play the victim. Am I playing victim? No, I accept it. If you think you need to do awareness on me because I'm a wrong gun, then I accept that.
And I just want to clarify, I don't know if anyone remembers, I bet you there's loads of people that actually remembers back in the day, you know, when obviously these topics are triggering for a lot of people. Angie also once said, when she was with her ex, that she laid hands upon him back in the day. So she needs to understand when she's talking about these DV, that she actually told everyone back in the day, about 2 years ago, that when she had an argument and that, she said, I used to do boxing and I used to do this, and she laid hands upon him. So, you know,
Yeah,
I think people forget the past.
exactly.
He wasn't. He was referring to a child. He was referring, let's be honest, to a female child
I agree.
who was getting essayed in the chair.
Do you know what I think's mad though, Alex? How she's so focused on like this crab paste and tears, but yeah, she held alive. Remember when you was in that live, you was in the box, right? And they all was allowed in the box to come at you. And EQ said what she said about Pearl's grandchildren. Now, I'm sorry, that is actually describing actual acts where young ones are concerned. But yeah, this is a main focus because this is all they have. They've got nothing fresh, nothing new. Do you know what I mean? Isn't that just wild? And Hypocrisy.
Yeah. Remember, you need to take a step back sometimes and go back and relive what has been said and what's gone on. Like, people go, "Oh, Alex, you're terrible. You're horrible to Angie." Do people actually realise when I first ever met Angie, the first ever interaction with her, what actually happened?
Well,
I tried to help her out in the box. I jumped up to see if she was okay, and she called me a predator. That was my first ever interaction with Angie. I tried to help the woman out, and she called me a predator. The first ever time I met her.
yeah.
Hello.
Hello, Chip.
I've just had a message. Can you check? You need to check Wolf Awareness page.
Oh, I've seen it. I don't
Have you seen it?
Yeah, it doesn't bother me. All I'm going to say is to that page, you need to look at why I've said these things. Like, it isn't a biggie for me. It's just another page on TikTok. I don't care. It's not a biggie for me. I'm going to sleep down. You are.
I was just going to say that someone had just messaged me to ask to pass the message on to. That was all.
Yeah. She sat laughing now. She sat laughing because I'm on there, but yesterday she was crying. I don't care. If that's people's opinion, they can have that opinion.
It's an app. Who cares?
Yeah, exactly. No one cares.
And all this crap she's come out with this morning. Who's she trying to fool? Only herself.
Mm-hmm.
Only herself.
Yeah.
So Angie, keep fooling yourself because your platform's getting ruined, absolutely destroyed by them people you call your friends. I ain't your friends. They ain't your friends at all. They're your enablers. They're the ones that are bringing you down from the inside out. Trust me. I told you this a long time ago, but you've never listened. You just think everybody hates on you. They're not. When they tell you things, it's because they try to tell you for your own good. And look at you now. Look at you now. Honestly, you never listened, but you should have. You should have.
I've got no sympathy for the woman. I'm sorry.
I don't like to see people rounded up on constantly, but the thing is, she brings it all on herself. Brings it all. Anyway, I just wanted to come say I'm not on tomorrow morning. I'm live at 10 p.m. tonight, pushing for dailies. Get your gifts in. Gift me big. All right. I'm a pauper. All right. See you all there. Bye.
Manipulation by Jimmy. Manipulation.
Absolute manipulation. If I'm going to accuse of it, I'm going to do it. Manipulate the hell out of them all. Oh, Alex, he's still there.
Yeah, I'm here, mate. Yeah.
Have you heard that other rumour going around about you today?
What one?
Well, I'm not. Apparently, you were in Blackpool and the donkeys are not fit anymore. Sorry, bye.
I don't know. They never lets me clap back, does he?
No, it just jumped Scarp was out the box. Right, Alex, do you mind if I just show this awareness page thing that people are telling me about?
Yeah, carry on.
Yeah? Okay, thank you, Alex. Right, just let me show you the page, guys. Angie's like, I don't know, I think it's like a birthday today because they posted that. Right, how do I fucking do this now? Oh, come on, don't do me dirty. Every day. Oh, there we go. Right, let's show you this. Right. Let's get this back on. There we go, guys. Oh, bollocks. Right, which one is it? Is that one? Is it that one? Right, here it is, everyone. Okay, Charlotte.
Unleash the power. Unleash the power. Unleash the power.
Oh, there's a cute picture in it. They keep deleting the comments. Yeah, I know. I'll stand by them comments. I don't care. You want to speak about kids and, you know, mock traumas and laugh at great. I'll own it. Don't care.
Going all out. This is right now.
Carmel, when you hear the details EQ went into about Red's granddaughter, she has every right to call her that. Big up Miss Red for standing up for your grandbaby. Someone said, didn't she get cancelled already? Absolutely not. Absolutely never. Do you think that anybody on this app can cancel me? After everything that everybody else has said, you think that I'm going to get cancelled? You can only cancel yourself. You can't cancel anybody on TikTok. You can take away the views, you can take away the gifts, but you can't cancel anybody. You know? Thank you, Len. I'll be here next week, the week after, until I decide to leave. Then I'll stay. Like, nobody can get rid of me. Because the day that I'm on there saying the shit that they do, then maybe, you know, there's a chance I could get cancelled. Until then, absolutely not. So, isn't that Candyman? I don't know. Is it? I don't know who it is. But I don't care. Like, I'm not sweating. I don't care. I've had worse said about me. Do you know how resilient I am to all this stuff now? I'm so resilient to it all. Because I've had the worst said, the worst done. I don't care. Do you think I care about what some page has got? Their opinion? No, I don't. If that's how they feel, then let them feel that way.
1 second, I'm waiting. I'm not going anywhere. They're gonna come over.
Thank you, Sam. Don't even bother commenting on the page, guys. Don't even comment on it.
Because I've never seen anybody put a rapist as a profile picture.
Look at the smirk on her face. Do you see the smirk on her face? She thinks it's funny. Sick woman. Did you see? Look at the smirk.
Thank you. And do you know what Levi did? I'm hearing. Do you know what Levi did? Apparently, Levi, after what she said today, apparently Levi just left and went, "Now you're out." I was watching Luke. What did he do? On my daily account, right? The exact thing that she done, she turned around and said, "Thank you, my Davey. Thank you, my baby." The exact thing that she done, she turned around and said, "You've got them in your family, I haven't, and let me tell you."
Evie, honestly, you don't need to report it. It doesn't bother me. Thank you, though. Thank you, Nils.
Think about it. Who was beside her but Levi? Levi said he must have been listening.
Guys, we've lost number one. If you haven't got your heart missing, please get your heart missed. Tap the screen. Popular thingies, guys, please. Let's get number one back.
He said, "No, I don't condone that, Angie."
Thank you, Danny. Thank you, everybody. Ryan, thank you.
Sophie. And you know what? Me and him are never going to get on. Me and him are never going to like each other. We're never going to be friends. But if he did do that and you say he did, fair play to him. Because it's about time. It's about time people stop being scared of these bigger creators. It's about time people call them out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I agree, Luke.
Well,
and that's why people need to call you out.
Luke hasn't done anything wrong, though. What are you calling Luke out for?
Anybody at all that's condoning what she done with that.
What? Thank you, Dawny. Thank you, Natalie. Mods, will you pin people that are sending these once the poll's finished? What are you calling Luke out for? For shouting on his FYP? It doesn't do anything. Justice for Luke. Thank you, Tesla. Thank you, Rubes. Thank you.
Not it's been on your mind to say, and you know how you tried to say.
Big up Pearl as well. We love our Pearly boss.
To come out and say it, which word I've used all my life. To me, that wasn't a thing. It was. You keep calling me a racist when
Done. Lies. No, Pearl was not convicted for racism. Lies.
You get what I'm saying? Just because I haven't actually written on your document racism, you were convicted for being offensive.
Yeah, offensive.
Racism.
If she was convicted for racism, it would have said racism.
But that's what it's for.
Thank you, Emma.
Yeah?
You need
So
a
when people
conviction,
say to you,
darling.
have you been to court? Yeah, I've been to court. For what? For being offensive. My now question is, for what? What were you offensive about? Racism.
Well, they would have wrote that then, wouldn't they?
Listen, the woman gifted you a gorilla. She knew what she was doing.
I gifted that gorilla, and I've said it many, many times to people. That is my favourite gift. I only said it yesterday. That is my favourite gift. It always has been, because I've always said it stays on the
See
screen
you, yeah?
longer.
See
the line
you?
is overused.
I'm calling the police
I
on
didn't
you.
even think anything of it.
She knew, we all knew what she was doing, so she can't say nothing to anybody.
Again, and even Pearl admitted that I had a phone call with her. Or was it a phone call? I can't remember now, or a message. And I even said to her, no, I didn't know. I didn't think of it. And she even said that on her live. No,
I know about 3 a.m. guys. Thank you, I know.
I can't remember now.
I've got. Yeah, it is your favourite gift. That's fair enough. But she still knew why she was doing it.
Well,
That's on intent of her.
Yes, and she's been calling, there were awareness, that wolf awareness. She's been calling that man a pred too.
No, wolf.
yeah. To be fair, I did. I think I said nonce. Yeah, I said it because I was mad.
Exactly. She throws around the word too much. Have I called the page that?
What do they call it? The peddler hunting. And I apologise for that as well. But fair play to Wolf Awareness, because he put Miss Red up.
There we
And
go.
all I want them is to not be biased and to call everybody up if they want to call me out. But yeah, I apologise
Well,
for
if
that.
they're really not biased, put
Absolutely.
EQ on it then and
thought it was a peddler
Levi.
hunting group. And I thought, why am I on this? You know, people say things out of anger. We all say our things out of anger. Why am I on this with these wrong-uns? 3 p.m. Yeah.
No, it's okay now, guys, because I'm on
Silence
it.
in a minute, guys.
Grow up.
2-minute silence at 3. I'll let you know.
Thank you, Lou. Thank you, Just Survivor. Surviving. Sorry, darling. Just surviving. Anyway, the woman's a hypocrite.
Oh, you had EQ in your
Doesn't know
box.
the meaning of the truth. Alexa, set a 3-minute timer.
3 minutes, starting now.
No, mate, no. No, I won't talk. No problem.
Oh, there we go. Thank you, everybody. Alexa off. I know. Obviously, our heart goes out to Southport. A whole year. It's for Southport, Bumble. It's for Southport. I know. God bless the little angels, and obviously sending our love out to the family. It's wild, isn't it? The day and age that we live in now. Bless them. Bless them. You know, after that, it doesn't feel right to get into the drama because, like, when you put things into perspective, there's real life things and, you know, real tragic things going on and idiots on TikTok, you know, it's bigger. You know, this is bigger than idiots on TikTok, you know. Thank you, Jess. So I ain't even come to enough. Let her crack on with her delusions and everything else, you know. Oh, guys, need to bring a little, yeah, like, you know, the poster's gone. Yeah, I don't mind that post up if that's what that page believes. Like, I'm not going to lose sleep over it. I accept it. It's fine, you know. I hope that it, you know, hasn't been reported and removed. Because, like I say, if that's what they want to post, they're more than welcome to do that. I really don't care. Yeah, it doesn't matter, guys. Like, don't report it, just leave it. If that's, like I say, that's their opinion. I, you know, pride myself on people's opinions in here. And that's what my platform's about. If that's what they say, we'll let them go with it. Thank you, Jane, darling. Yeah, I don't care. I don't care if it's there, not gone. They can post 10 more. Don't care. Don't you think it's a bit wild though? How the Delulu one doesn't think it's a bad page now. It's amazing that, isn't it? Anyway, guys, with that being said, I'm going to stay on for another 15 minutes and then I'm going to get off. What am I doing? I need my light on. Yeah, our thoughts are with the family. Sorry, guys. Sorry, it's because I read the comment about that post and my... can we play a song? What song do you want, guys? What songs do you want?